Hello and welcome back to Shadows over Loathing. Now, we are not where I last left you, and that is because I have been doing a bit of side questing. So, I think I was wearing the wig last time, but that's not really what I wanted to show you. No, what I wanted to show you was on the side quests. So as you can see, return to Rufus in his lab beneath SIT. That is done because I found a side quest in Crystal Dream Lake. Let us actually just we can go there after we've turned this radio quest in with Rufus. But basically I found extra radio, so I actually managed to complete this quest despite me initially thinking that, oh, I could only complete it because the last couple of radios was in the zone that I've not yet been to. Right, let's see what Rufus has to say. Hello again. Here's your receiver thingy. I hope it got enough clicks and bloops for you. Thanks, I'll give you a ring when I've finished doing the math. Or could you also give me a ring now? Oh, sure, I must have one around lying here. Ring of the Qa'Rajh. It's not a matter of debate whether God plays dice with the universe, but it's unambiguous that this ring does. Oh, I am tempted. So, for reference, I'm currently playing a wild magic sorcerer in D&D where I have worked with the DM to basically up the wild magic by, I would say, quite a lot. So the standard of the wild magic sorcerer, just to give you an idea of the chaotic mind that I sometimes like to think about, especially in fantasy settings, because like not in my real life I can't take that. But so normally, at least at lower levels, for a wild magic sorcerer, you basically have to cast a leveled spell, and then subsequently, like this, you could cast a spell, the spell goes off normally. That happens. Then, or is it actually on a natural one for casting the spell? No, I think it is because there are also spells that level spells that don't require you to roll to hit. So yeah, you roll a d20 on a 1. So if you were to naturally fail any kind of roll after that, that would mean that you would roll on the wild magic surge table, which by standard gives you 50 options for random things that happen. Some of them are good, some of them are bad, some of them are just flavor, like you turn blue. Like that could be that is an effect. So instead of that, what I'm playing as is I still have to make the spell, and if it's a level spell, rather than just a 1. If I roll on a 10 or below, then I roll on the wild magic surge. So I've actually upped the chance of getting wild magic surge by around 900%, and it's every bit as chaotic as you might expect that to be. I've already downed mostly myself twice using the fireball that is part of the things that it can conjure up. I'm really tempted to try this Qa'Rajh ring out, but if I do it, it will be in a controlled environment. So in a fight where I'm like, okay, I could win this fight almost regardless of what I do. Also, fight will be extremely chaotic. It doesn't say anything beyond that. Like the Thunder Ring, you could sort of get an idea. Okay, it's going to do lightning. Okay, the lightning counts for everyone on the battlefield. All right. And I'm sure that as soon as I've seen the chaotic ring in action, I will know what it does. But right. Now I wanted to show you what the side quest was about in Crystal Dream Lake. If you will remember on the map, in the hardware store, I think in the past, you could basically order an outhouse to be placed. Now, that outhouse would also have a time portal, and one of the places was at the pet store. So I put one up there for the sake of getting a quest to dig up worms. And then I got a worm pet. But I think that if we go here... Haha! Look at this! That was the bait shop, so that's why I was confused. You might remember that I was talking about how the bait shop doesn't exist. That is because it only exists in the past. There we go. That was really what I wanted to show you. And yeah, that is done. So, with that taken care of, I mean, we do have the doctoring, forging, and cooking for Don T, and the SIT mouse still wants some cheese. But other than that, we have no side quests. We've cleaned it up. And I think that's as good a time as any to go to Grey County. Who are we to talk to? Murray's friend Jasper. Okay. Let's go to Grey County. Heartland of Darkness. Ooh. Oh, that's depressing. Which I suppose is fitting with a Model T limousine. Somebody has tied this car to this hitching post, presumably as a joke. Oh, you know I'm gonna fish. This is an entire new soon. Oh! Oh, that's good. That's a really good upgrade. This old man is fiddling intently with some kind of clockwork thingamajig. A woman with long silver hair and sultry smile is chatting a burly woman wearing an eye patch. Car-shaped pile of rust. Ooh. Haha! Do not let appearances deceive you. Good advice, I guess. 25 experience. Disposable ratchet. Ooh. Hot armor. You know, so I'm aware that this is the last zone. Which means that we might actually want to go into starting to use 149. We could probably get some upgrades for some of our skills, so let's go for that actually. While I mean, we might as well go and kicking things, hot armor, sleaze armor. Stop hitting yourself. Do I really need extra meat? I mean, I don't, but okay, that's done. But yeah, so what is it? Physical armor and 3 to maximum hit points. That's not the best. Maybe I should actually consider... Oh! Can a riverboat run with just a single deckhand on board? I suppose we're about to find out. Claude Joseph got into a terrible spat with the new captain and jumped ship to crew the trawler of a passing lobsterman. Andrews, it turns out, embellished his qualifications and isn't a trained deckhand at all. I'm already feeling the strain. Had to lock up the outhouses by myself, usually a 3-man job. You might remember that there was 3 outhouses. Suffice it to say, this will make a real mess of my whole summer. We set sail today. I won't continue keeping this diary, as I only thought to buy 1 sheet of paper. Right. Okay, but... So we got a couple of things. Ooh! Maximum AP to a pair of pants. That's good. So what have we got? 1 mysticality. Physical armor, sleeves armor, work pants. 1 moxie. So I can't wear the deckhand's pants? Ah, okay. 1 muscle. Maximum hit points is also not really a thing that's kind of, that's like, it's nice, but physical armor. I don't think physical armor is going to do me much good, honestly. I mean, yes, there is the standard, but also because we can use self-adhesive rivets to up the physical armor of any pants that we already have. For example, this one. I am an extra muscle that would bring it up to 10. That would mean that we do more damage, and it does give 2 armor, which is more than this. Yeah, let's go for these, and actually let's yes. Can I do it again? Oh, it can only be done once. Well, I can. Greasy fireproof Gatorman pants. You sew the battery into the lining of your pocket. Jolts of electricity begin to crackle their way up and down your legs. Electrified, greasy, fireproof Gatorman skin pads. There. It's quite a... Yeah, and I'm now starting to do some things. And yeah, let's just go. See? Now it's giving a whole lot of stuff. That's really nice. And the fact that it gives 1 extra AP is... like that. Okay, let's talk to the old man first. Excuse me. He looks up at you with a squint of someone who isn't used to focusing on anything more than 6 inches away. Can I ask you something? I don't get a lot of conversation practice, young man, but last I knew it was standard to lead off with an introduction. Oh, sorry, my name's Rain. Gwendolyn Lugerty. What's your question? Let me think. Well, what's that you're working on? Just a little thing I'll be keeping myself busy with. What does it do? Nothing on account of it being broken. Typically that's what makes such a thing interesting, but I need replacement part and there ain't much getting around that. What kind of part? Mainspring. Not usually a problem, but I need a counterclockwise one. Kind of rare. Ooh. I could just clear it up, but I feel that a quest is not a bad start. Also because it would likely give us a location. Maybe I can find one for you. Well, now I ain't expecting much, but if you manage that, I would appreciate it. Is there a clock parts store nearby? I used to buy parts of a doll maker named Gilmore, but that rat Hellstrom brought out his mortgage and foreclosed on him. Ran the fella out with even a buyer leave. At least, I assume that's what happened. No idea where he went. House is still there, but it's real spooky now. Spooky. What happened? Well, nothing really. Just when there was a fella there acting like talking dolls are normal, they seemed normal. When they ain't there, well then they don't. Anyways, it's down the road a spell if you feel like having a look-see. Old Gilmore place. Haha! Remember what I need's a counterclockwise mainspring. Okay, I'll go look. Ask about Hellstrom. Who's that Hellstrom guy you mentioned? That fat cat oil baron's what been going round buying up every patch of dirt big enough to drill a well into. I ain't want to talk about him. He'll get his soon enough. What's that mean? Don't mean nothing. Just old man talking old man crap. Well, be seeing you. Alrighty. Let's go the old lady first. Long-lashed eyes sparkle at you behind her spectacles. Her voice is a purr. Hey there, sweet thing. I'm Iola. Iola Kinmundi. Is there a pun in there? Iola Kinmundi. There might be, but I think I've stated I'm not a native English speaker, and that goes above my head. Yeah, well, nice to meet you. I'm Rain Bose. Care to do a lady a little favor, Rain? What kind of favor are you looking for? I'm desperately thirsty, but I need something specific. A glass of milk. Milk. A charming young man named Milkman Stan used to deliver the best milk in the county, but he vanished mysteriously. Last anyone saw him, he was making a delivery to the Drexel place. Could you find him for me? Pretty please? Sure, happy to help. I knew I could count on you. Hey, locations. What are you two talking about? Oh, old friends and co-workers and so on. Senior and I used to spend a lot of time reminiscing about them. but eventually it became clear we were just telling the same stories over and over. So we simplified it to just the names and made a little game of it. Whoever says Norman McCrescent first wins. Okay. I'll see you around. Okay. She looks up at you and down with narrowed eyes and gives you a slight nod. Wouldn't that be narrowed eye? Huh? Apparently deciding you aren't a threat to be immediately pummeled into the ground. Hi, I'm Rain. Senior Wakefield. Nice to meet you, Senior. You look reasonably capable. Got time to run a quick errand? What kind of errand are we talking? A farmer named McMillican borrowed something from me and I'm gonna need it to, and that's all. Go get it. Come back. Couldn't be simpler. My experience is that nothing is ever that simple. Ain't that the truth? I don't expect any trouble, though. I'll do it. Good. Here's the direction to the to this place. Just tell him Senior needs her paperweight back. On my way. Okay. How's that looking? Map of Grey County. Ooh. Okay, so it's a fairly compressed map. Interesting. Wonder how we got that. Like, normally the others were sort of like a bit of a tale of how we got the map. The door is barred from the inside. You'll have to look elsewhere for your attack. Right. Well, should we go a-wandering? So these are closed, and that's Bud's Burger Barn. Visit our 0 Grey County locations. Is it like a quest to open them up, and then it will be like maybe. I can't go to them though, so. Yeah, let's go wander, see what random encounters this place has to offer. Also, because random encounters are great for discovering new places, as stated. Oh, Gabby heard about a place to see, a witching well. Do you mean a wishing well? No, different. A Gabby friend dropped her hand back into that, and it returned back containing fire and screams. What? The hellhole. Sure, let's go to the hellhole. Why not? Wow, it's hot here. Good thing that I brought hot armor, then. Caution, do not throw anything that starts with H down this well. Is it a fire ants? Smoke purse. Get it? Because like this way is to the G hole. Is this way to the I hole? Yeah, I hole. Haha. I like that pun. I like it. Well, well, I can always fish. I don't have anything beginning with H, I think. Liquid fire. Oh. You're not gonna let that sign tell you what to do, are you? Nope. Throw something down the well. Oh, everything that starts with H. This one we got way in the start. Handful of holy water. You know what? Why not? I don't think it will make any kind of difference. But I think it is funny. I'm not gonna throw my hot rod away. You lower the handful of water, holy water, into the well. Nothing happens for a few minutes, so you pull the bucket back up. Whoever's down there must not be interested in that particular item. Okie dokie. Handsaw? Handful of steam, hard tack. Heavy boots. Sure, I mean boots really don't. Okay. Now there probably is some kind of thing that you need to do, but well, I don't know it. Also, I just noticed that we have 8,666 meat. 666 meat. Alright, well, wandering it is. A dozen eyes wink and 2 mouths makes kisses at you from within a squirming corpulent blob of crude oil. This is very rude of the blob, and it likely only feels comfortable in being so because it is protected by a circle of electrified shale spires that spark with lightning. How does the lightning? Ooh! Hello! Anything can attract lightning if it's the tallest, pointiest thing in the area. Drawing upon your deep command of the arcane, you jump up and make a steeple above your head with your fingers. The lightning abandons the spires and nestles in your bones. Not feeling so strong and big anymore, the blob bows an apology and shuffles away. Alright, that can't work. One more, that will be 3 wonders. Gabby, where'd you go? Gabby is over here, with snacks. Pate sabe. Did you make it yourself? Yes. Where'd you get the liver? Found it. Okay. Okay, let's go to the Gilmore house. The downside of being on the map is that I cannot see how much time I've spent on this chapter so far. The wind blows an old sheet of paper into your face with a plap. Kind of nostalgic. You peel it off and read it. That happened in West of Loathing as well. And I think it also happened, although not animated, in Kingdom of Loathing. Izzy, I stashed the meat from the bank job under the old burnt tree. Meet me there Thursday to divvy it up. Don't tell Marv I want to cut that dumb palooka out of the deal. You look around and discover that you're standing next to an old lightning-blasted oak tree with a hole dug next to it. 3 skeletons are lying around the hole with rusted pistols still clenched in their hands. In the hole you find a big burlap sack with a symbol for meat stenciled on the side. Oh, sure. Okay, can I... Nature's bounty is being violently extracted by this monstrous machine. Ooh. Bah! I wonder if there is some sort of idea to junk mail. This is a page of what appears to be a diary attached to this tree. Dorothy keeps giving me socks with holes in them. She can't possibly be trying to humiliate me deliberately, but it is far too consistent to be random chance. Okay. Plowshare. Quest item. Ooh. Belgrande Bomb-Proof Shelter Company, and it has a serious combination lock on it. No bombs, gonna guess this one. Oh, that's not happening. Slightly ajar. Oh yeah, talking dolls. Edith's violin is too loud for me to relax at night, but if I take it away, she screeches horribly. I wonder if I can find her a smaller one. Hey, look at that! Maybe it's for the scary stories for spooky children. Nightmare alloy, spooky armor. Oh, that was the only thing that we needed. So, spooky armor is good then. Let's see. Spooky armor 5, cold armor 1. That's a little. But hot armor and sleaze armor is nice. Oh, did not intend to do that. Someone's diary. Must correct Velma's mechanism so she'll squeeze the toothpaste from the end of the tube instead of the middle. I'm losing a fortune in wasted paste. Yeah, so I found a lot of these tiny radios, and it turned out that those counted for Rufus. Oh, it doesn't. I can't see the chapter. It's based on days. This doll is scratching out gibberish in a tiny sheet of paper. Alright, I'll bite. Nope, I guess I won't. Full-size chemistry says. Clockwise mainspring, hello! Something's defective with Ruth. She's doing twice as much as everything as she ought to be. I must have gotten the gear ratios wrong. Dresser, dress it. Hello, Dresser. Okay. All pants, shirts must be in a different closet. I'm stuck in a rut. Every day is the same routine. Eat breakfast, get dressed, brush my teeth, exercise, work on my novel, go to bed over and over. Always the same. I thought the dolls would help, but they've only made things worse. I feel like I might go crazy. In fact, that sounds like a pretty good idea. I think I'll start now. If you're quick, you can probably grab those socks without getting eaten by that creepy doll. Fancy dress socks. How does that make... Oh, it's an accessory. It's not feet wear. Ew. Warm hands. Hey, extra cold armor. Why are you doing that, you little... I don't feel well. I think Gladys put something in my coffee. Not just eggs, like she always does accidentally. I believe this was purposeful. Lexio, perhaps I shouldn't have based their mechanism on that strange old doll I found. Grace, I wonder where she went. I guess that might be something to discover. Box of wafered corn cereal. Fruity Ice Pop. Okay. Yeah, don't need that. Abigail loosened the pins on my barbell and nearly dropped it on my head. She's definitely trying to kill me. I think they all are. Hellstrom can have the house and main property. I'm going into hiding. First, I'm going to tack these old pages all over the house to make it clear that I'm insane, and then I'm going to go live in my bomb shelter. Scratch that. It's a doll shelter now. Newfangled toilet brush. Ooh! Not bad. Of course I want to fish. Like, when am I not gonna fish? Alright. So that looks like it was all the doors done here. Well, I mean, we got what we really came for, so... I don't know what there else is to gain from this. Maybe looking at some of the trees just because there might be something. I doubt it, but well, we shall see, shan't we? Okay, we might as well go back and hand that in straight away. So that was him, yes. Ain't suppose you found a counterclockwise mentoring? I did. Here you go. I'll be thank you kindly. Seeing as you've proven yourself the helpful sort, I'll have them let you in the store. Pretty much all of us round here got a thing or two could use doing. Swell. If that was sarcasm, I hear you. He gets up and knocks on an odd pattern on the door to the feed store, and you hear someone inside removing the bar. Thanks. Continue. Yeah, okay. Nothing new there. Well, I mean, we can enter. Really fixated on that puzzle box. What are you doing? Don't you know at this very minute Mars is the closest it's been in opposition to Earth for a century? No. Almost every transmitter in the world has stopped broadcasting for 60 seconds in case any Martian signals squeak through the radio. And have they? I don't know, you changed the station. Whoops, sorry. Don't sweat it, Mars was never my favorite planet anyway, too much silica. Name is Oskaloosa Barnhill. That's right, my middle name is also Oskaloosa. So, Oskaloosa Barnhill. I had heard you helped out my friend Wendelin. You looking for any more work, by chance? I'm always looking for work. That's all. How'd you like to go to outer space? Sure would. Yeah, me too, but the closest you and I are gonna come to space, I think, is a little piece of it inside Amon Moloros's place. Molros? I'm gonna say Qa'Rajh. That sounds better. A little piece of what, like a meteorite? Exactly that. A genuine chunk of the cosmos landed right in Ammon's lab. And between you and me, that's not right. The only thing emptier than outer space is that man's head. A meteorite, even just a little piece of it, it ought to be in the hands of someone who will appreciate it, take care of it. You understand me? You want me to steal a meteorite. Which ought to be a piece of cake, but just the other day the whole Qa'Rajh family mysteriously disappeared. Wait, what? Yeah, so you'll just be able to waltz on in there, I bet. Oskaloosa, that's an unusual name. My folks named me after the town where they met. Oh, where was that? Oskaloosa. Yeah. What are you playing with? Puzzle box, and a real tricksy pick of a puzzle too. Maybe I could solve it for you? But then I won't have solved it, and they will know what type of lock to put on my cell. Okie dokie. Also, I think that started the, yeah, that's the menu music from West of Loathing that it's playing now, which is very nice. The sign says back in an hour. Somebody has scrawled, yeah, right, in a thick layer of dust on the counter. Ooh. This old man seems like he's really into chess. Ooh, maybe I could learn some tricks. Which would be armor, because from the one time that we tried playing chess, we needed armor in order to do the special moves that would advance the game in our favor. Hi there, I'm Rain. How do? Pixley's the name. Grover Pixley. Say, this might be a real fortuitous encounter. You got a minute to help an old man with something? If it's a chess thing, I'm afraid I'm not your guy. What do you need help with? I need a bag of fertilizer. I came in here a week or so ago to pick one up, and I completely forgot that I don't sell it here. So, just been playing chess with Farina instead. You've been playing chess for a week? Well, you know how it is with games. Just one more round, you say, and then the next time you look at the clock, it seems like it must be lying to you. Anyway, I've been meaning to go to Qa'Rajh Valley Orchard and see if they got any fertilizer to spare. If you happen to find yourself out that way, you could do me a real favor. Sure. Great, much obliged. Here, let me write down some directions to the place for you. 1 sack of fertilizer will be plenty for my purposes. Can't imagine they couldn't spare that much. Oh. How's your game going? Yeah, real good. I think I got her on the ropes this time. Checkmate. Ah, shucks. Guess I spoke too soon. Best out of 397? Sure, rack 'em up. What's the fertilizer for? Oh, you know, just your typical normal fertilizer type activities. Like gardening? Sure. Gardening. Sure. He's making a bomb, isn't he? Okay. Judging by her driving gloves and driving goggles, this woman must be into driving and or driving related fashion accessories. Hey there, how's it going? Name's Rena. Hi, I'm Rain. Nice goggles. Thanks. Did you cup a gander at my sweet breezer out front? The car? I was wondering why I was tied to a hitching post. A lot of horsepower in that, baby. Gotta keep her under control. I get it. Say, what is your pretty handy and problem-solving kind of way? Think you can help me out with a little something? What kind of something? See, my bug is a real dynamo, but once you taste that kind of power, you're always yearning for more, am I right? You want something to make it faster. I don't know a whole lot about cars. No worries, I'm not looking for advice. I already got my people set on a particular goal. There's an old Ford factory compound not far from here. Before they shut down a while back, they was working on a new kind of engine. One made of beans. Beans? Are you serious? As the day's long, I wouldn't have believed it either, but I saw a test run of one of the prototypes. Man, it ran like lightning. Right up until it exploded, anyway. Well, at least they fixed that problem. No, just had to switch to a different kind of beans. And the final pre-production engine should still be in the factory. I just need someone to go snaffle it for me. Great, I knew you was the right guy. Let me mark the place on your map for you. As far as I know, the factory's been abandoned for months, so it ought to be a lead pipe cinch. Just grab the engine and go. Okay, no problem. How's the chess game going? Too easy, honestly. Grover's too cautious. You want to know the secret to chess? Sure. Control the middle and make everyone else get out of your way. Just like driving. Now think about it. Life. Wendell refused to ride with her till he invented the airbag. I see. This door is not messing around. Also, it's barred from the other side. Try the knock pattern? You knock in the same pattern as you heard on the front door, nothing happens. Wrong code, Jughead, one of the chess players mutters from the front of the store. God dang it, biscuits! Well, alright, well, the closest, just from a purely linear kind of action, would be Mac Millicancuddy's farm. The red back road you're following branches off an even dirtier back road, and an old wooden turn marker reads Papusashku, which is real exciting if you're into diacritics. You shade your eyes with your hands the way people do when trying to see to a far distance, like they're pretending they have invisible binoculars or something. You can kind of make out a low pile of rubble that might be a completely destroyed house. And behind that, is some kind of shed or something? Ooh. There's nothing left of this house but charcoal and foundation stone. I got massive fancy. No, not that kind of foundation. Old insurance company letter. Hello. I don't have a letter opener. I reckon I can find a letter opener then. Oh! 11 maximum hit points. And a lot and physical armor. Cool. Property of Helco Oil Conglomerate, keep out. Keep in instead. Oh, hello. Oh boy, it's my first day as a drilling site supervisor, and I can't wait to prove myself. I'm gonna work hard to re-establish myself as a real up-and-comer, and then once my career is secure, maybe I'll have the confidence to pop the question to Qa'Rajh. You know, the marriage question. Anyway, the crew has the derrick set up, and we're turning the drill on tomorrow morning. Seems like former owner of the house is cleared out already. They yelled a lot of angry-sounding foreign words at us yesterday, but they were gone when I got here this morning. I kind of feel bad, but this is progress. Keep reading. So we started drilling and hit a big air pocket near the surface. Is hit the right word? Can you hit air? Anyway, it's probably just a random little cave. We lowered a couple of guys down with lamps to check it out. In unrelated news, I heard a big explosion from just west of here. I checked the maps and whatever's out there, it's not a Hellcup facility. I guess I'll just have to read about it in the paper tomorrow. Turns out the cave we drilled into is an old gold mine. Go figure. When we strike oil, it'll be a black gold mine. Haha, I should write that down. Oh wait, I just did. Anyways, we can't find any record of it in geological surveys, and we can't find the entrance either. I guess they must have caved in years ago. I sent the crew to dig in a proper shaft down. They started in the root cellar of the house, because it's slightly lower to the ground level, and they get paid by the hour, not the foot. One of the crewmen was trying to get a closer look at some of the magazines he found hidden in the attic of the house, and the carbide line on his helmet started a fire that torched the whole place. Nobody was hurt, fortunately. What a mark on my record that would have been. After the fire went out, we cleared a path down to the shaft and to put a trapdoor over it to keep the ashes and rubble out of the mine. New orders from above. Baron Hellstrom wants us to reconnoiter the mine. Guess that makes sense. If there's any gold left in there, then hey, free gold. But every time someone goes exploring away from the ladder, they come back all pale and sickly looking and freak out when they see the sun. You just can't find good help these days. Guess I'll have to do it myself. I can't wait till it can wait till one day though. Had a really nice weekend, super relaxing. I really needed that. Went on a date with Qa'Rajh and we had a great time. I think maybe she was hinting about getting married too. Oh, geez, what am I thinking? This is a company logbook, not my diary. Anyway, it's time for me to go and see what's in that old mine. Back from the mine, there wasn't so bad down there. I don't get why the crewmen acted so weird. It's nice and dark down there, not all bright like it is up here all the time. It is really giving me a headache, to be honest. I made some friends down there too. Great guys, they really understand me. I think I'll knock off early and go see if Qa'Rajh's home. I just can't get her pink rosy cheeks out of my mind. Oh. Ooh. Could I... So I have to cook The and forge. Oh well. Can I even get hit by that lightning? Probably. Oh, look for the trapdoor. Yes. Eldritch Mist. You need a bunch of TNT plus a blasting cap. Discarded pickaxe. Hey. Ooh. That was quite the chunk. Ah. Uh-oh. That's putting it mildly. Hi. It has been many years since a human interloper has invaded our home. How novel. Yeah, that's me. Novel. I mean, not the invader part. Perhaps if you please us, we will permit you to join our family and live down here in luxury forever. Luxury. Living in an abandoned mine. The vampire gestures behind him to the rear part of the tunnel. It's actually really nice back there. Oh, ha! The vampires regard you with interest, though an unsettling percentage of that interest is in your neck. Have you guys been trapped on here for 11 years? Nearly, yes. We must thank you for clearing the debris that came to block the trapdoor as the foundation of the house further collapsed over time. Oh, that sounds terrible. Oh, not at all. We are quite healthy. Welty. It is very comfortable down here. Sure, but didn't you get bored? What? Admittedly, things did get a bit stale in the bedroom. We had to invent a whole new categories of kink previously unexplored by sentient species. Yeah, we are real nasty freaks now. Okay, changing the subject. The vampires regard you with interest, blah blah blah. What'll they do now? Well, now that you aren't trapped anymore, what are you going to do? Well, we're definitely going to go find some proper food. I'm totally sick of these ghouls. Yes, they're so dry. It's like sucking the blood out of a turnip. Ah. Ha ha. The vampires regard you with interest. Yeah, okay. Alright. Ghouls, eh? Conjure no. That wasn't too bad. Can they... Ooh, okay, so they are not that... And now it heals me 10. Okay. 16. You got spooky armor, which is completely pointless. What are you gonna do? Wealthy but still unsophisticated vampire. Quite the name. 2 physical damage. Oh, but it's draining, so he's going to take... So he's going to, like, give himself that. Right. Well, we have a lot of... a lot of AP, so... Thanks to our pets. Okay. You know what? Heal its allies for 6 hit points. When it's defeated, it will heal everyone for 12 hit points. Sure, let's That was not what I had intended to do, but let's keep that thing around, actually. And then, just for the sake of it, getting rid of those vampires. Well, some of them. That was not what I wanted. Ow. Okay. Annoying, but... do we need healing? No, not really. Let's go for damage, then. Ah, now we're gonna need healing. Because Gabby's gone. Which is not great, but, well, you know. Oh no, how sad. I'm not gonna bother with that, that's on fire. You are also on fire, which means I just have to focus on the small ones, and I don't believe they can heal. So, 17 hit points. Okay, that is not bad. That is quite a lot, actually. More fire, yes. That's a really great... He's saving Yeek. You can attack me all that you want, that's fine. And death. 18! Whew, nice! You won. Those vampires should be living in an iron mine instead, you know, because iron is a lot stronger than gold. See? Vampire skullcap. Alright. Well, we're gonna loot this place. Because of course we're gonna loot this place. All these books have been thoroughly read. They're all dog-eared and practically falling apart. Oh geez, there's a copy of the Kama Sutra with a huge bite taken right out of it. Because they're vampires. Expensive luxuries Inc. category. Increases item drops. Sure. Where was that other book at? Oh, I could just take books. There we go. How are we looking now? Cold armor is still not great, but... There's a surprisingly undesanguinated guy back here. Hello? Salutations, I'm Qa'Rajh Vanderbilt. You may have heard of me. I am the richest hobo in the world. That doesn't seem like a high bar to clear. I am claiming the title regardless, and you are. Rain Boast, nice to meet you. I am indebted for you to getting rid of those vampires, Rain. I've been hiding back here for weeks. I was obliged to eat my Qa'Rajh for nourishment. Oh, jeez. Why are you here? Why are you trapped in a vampire mine? Well, it isn't a vampire mine. You see, it's a gold mine. I found the other end of the ore vein in a small cave a short distance away and tunneled my way here. Unfortunately, the point at which I broke into this occupied section was the same point at which my tunnel collapsed behind me. Yikes. Indeed, it was all I could do to remain hidden in these rocks, praying that those creatures of the night would leave at some point so I could make my escape. I've seen things that will haunt my dreams for the rest of my life. Oh, please, God, don't elaborate. Hobo code? You know when you hobo code? Yay. Mostly financial jargon, but one never know when that might come in handy. Tell him about the hobo camp. You know, there's a hobo camp just outside of Ocean City, and they sure could use some help wealth-wise, if you don't mind sharing. Wonderful. Qa'Rajh Vanderbilt Hobo Philanthropist. That has an excellent ring to it. I shall head there immediately. Bye. Oh, I can't go any further. Right, okay. Well, I mean, that's a decent introduction to Grey County, I think. We gained a lot of meat. And tried some stuff out. In the next episode, we shall continue to explore through this bleak place. But, until then, take care.